Bernard Bush idolized gorillas, to the extent he wore a gorilla getup that featured a crass mask and a fursuit without the fetish. Just to clarify, he wanted to be a gorilla, not bang a gorilla. While playing the role, his first interaction with something moving was an actual ass gorilla. Bernard had to tell nature's brute that it was real and that he was fake. The gorilla agreed and told him he was small. It was like talking to a bodybuilder. Embracing phoniness, Bernard walked into a cloud of smoke and inhaled the curse of a perverted demon. Possessed and observed, he rode the train since it was something to do, the attraction of the map if you will, making it the perfect variable in the death of yet another spaceman. That was a short tale. The next is a little longer. It's about Quentin Jackwright, the captain who paid $900 for a solid gold top hat. That about sums up Quentin's exciting life. Buckle up for a mundane round, where silver men falling and gasping for air can be found. Whenever you can't tell whether someone is doing a street performance or choking to death, it's best to go ahead and take that person to a doctor. The statue with breathing problems was in desperate need of medical attention. While trying to give it CPR, someone pulled Quentin's lips and stank breath away. Degeneracy starts at the mouth and ends at the wallet. $100 on a slot machine is a smack in the face to your labor. Guess it depends on how much you make. Although 300 smackaroos for a box of cigars and 30 cash for a knockoff Zippo lighter, come on, who can afford that? The captain with a golden top hat. Almost forgot about him. Quentin may be rich, still, he's not above shaking down a bush for randomized items because he's on goon station. A potato was found along with an introduction to the warden. All these little stupid details mean nothing. This is just a day in the life of Quentin Jackwright. The next offensive weird committed was when he bashed a rat's face in with a steel chair like a mobster wrestler. The chair was tossed on top of the dead rodent to send a message. Fuck with the mob, get sat on. The mafia wedged its dirty hands into the grass permit business, or at least tried to. Quentin aimed low, only attempted to extort $10 from the chaplain for his church grass. Ultimately, the captain was denied. Bouncing around from department to department like shopping without a list, Quentin could now be seen in the kitchen slicing up bread. He turned his knife on a monkey. Poor chimp didn't want to die. He'd rather continue bleeding excessively. The chef walked in with security at the right moment. This cook with blood all over his kitchen claimed this was a B&E, while the captain pulled the "I just want a burger" defense. They ended up settling out of court. In return, the chef wanted a get out of jail free card. The captain asked that the suffering monkey be put out of its misery. The freak watched it go down too, just to make sure. Covered in monkey blood, Quentin needed to wash up. He hoped standing in a pool would do the trick, though what did was the sporadic water burst shower. Fresh, yet feeling mildly sick, the cigar-smoking captain required a doctor to tell him he had a nicotine addiction. On to important matters. Someone brought it to the captain's attention that a syndicate agent was chilling outside of his office. Civil conversation over trade disagreements were conducted, until the Cindy became too much of a scammer by requesting ID and entering the premises. Once that happens, triggers get pulled. Quentin stunned the threat. However, the enemy slipped away before meeting any of his kill lasers. Noticing the free crossbow left behind, the foolish captain went for it, only to receive a poison dart from space. Had to go to medbay to get the poison pumped and dumped. Scarred from the office encounter, the captain ordered the shuttle to be called. Probably not even a minute later, after people complained on the radio and his advisors recommended a recall, Quentin caved like a punk and canceled the emergency shuttle.
The escape shuttle has now arrived.
Something occurred that instantly changed public opinion. I don't fucking know what it was, I guess it happened off screen. But it brought the escape shuttle. Yeah, you made it through those 2 uneventful rounds of space. Sorry, that's all I had, and I wanted to do another video before I leave for the secret Black Pants meetup. Now I'll go.
I'm gonna put a banging donk on it.